Good evening. Today I'm going to show you guys how to properly hard boil an egg. I know it may sound very easy, generally it is. What you're really going to need is a tablespoon of vinegar and 2 cups of water. It's really not all that hard. Preferably use a slated spoon like this. All you're going to need to do is put your 2 cups of water up to a light simmer. Generally on medium heat. I just have it on high so it goes a little faster and hotter. So then when it gets to simmer, I'll put it back on a low to medium heat, 3 to 4. It all depends. Right now, we wait. I am at a low simmer now. I need to pull this down a little too roaring. Add the vinegar. Crack the egg on a flat surface. And start stirring it so you get a slight whirlpool effect inside your water. Crack it and let it fall in, but try not to let it hit the bottom, because if it does, it'll stick. The vinegar is here to keep it, well, together so it doesn't straight out fall apart. That's why we add the vinegar, so it doesn't fall apart. This is mostly staying together, not my best one I have done. Try not to let it touch the bottom or stop, because if you do, like I said, it'll stick to the bottom. And just keep stirring until it's all said and done. You need to have it on a medium to medium-low heat. Right now I have it on a medium, about a 5, which, depending on which stove you have, you could always do a 4 or even a 5 like me, but I tend to have a slightly cold stove for some reason. And you just need to keep stirring it, like I said, until it's fully cooked to your desire. Mine did not turn out correctly or how it's supposed to. Normally you don't drop it in, you just break it and you let it slide in. But it started falling out and I panicked a little. That is my fault, but the egg will be fine, as it's fine. I need to get that back to a simmer. Need to keep stirring it, try to keep it at a simmer. Mine cooled down a little too much, that was my fault. And you just keep going. So it's all nice and cooked. Just gotta keep stirring it and stirring it. Try not to hit or bump into it too much, as it may break apart and it may also ruin it. Do not keep it in the water for too long like I'm doing, because it'll eventually end up tasting a little bit weird or off. All in all, it's a little bit simple, but most people don't add the vinegar, and then their egg straight out falls apart. The reason for that is the vinegar, which is an acid, helps the egg bind and stay together. Without the vinegar, it would just be small clumps and clouds floating everywhere in just one small pile of yolk. That's why most people don't poach their eggs, like I just did. Sorry, where you poached the egg. Looks to be about cooked, and it is done.